Welcome, folks. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Butler out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Horford. Then it's Curry. And it's Watkins in at the 2 spot. And for Chicago, they've got Dosunmu. Buzelis out there with Vucevic. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And it's Giddey in at the 1. Here we are, Tim. A battle with 2 of the best defensive teams in the NBA. What's the key tonight?
Well, I think any team that can put together a run is going to be in good shape, because at that point, once you get a lead, you let your defense take over and maintain that cushion.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
He's not going to mess that one up. And it's Kuminga that time on the assist by Butler.
There is the all-around game of Butler. A nice assist to cash in on that possession.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. He said, let's be honest, Jimmy Butler is one guy we have to be aware of at all times. When it comes to a player who's as versatile as he is, that means the D has to be versatile too. That means showing Butler various looks and various defenders. Back over to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. You know, Tim, they say you can't measure heart, but Jimmy Butler, he plays with a lot of heart. He is non-stop.
Well, you can talk about his skill level and IQ, but Kevin, what you love about Butler is his competitive will, and he saves his best for the postseason.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Giddey the pass to Vucevic. Now Dosunmu. And again, unable to change momentum here. Pass to Red Hot. Wants to get it to Giddey, and does. Here's Dosunmu. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Unloads from 13. And yes, it's good.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, it's forcing them to guard at all 3 levels.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Well, he just looks so confident right there, and sometimes that's all it takes.
And Vucevic kicks to Huerter. Vucevic trying to get open. Huerter, no good.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss, because he is a good finisher.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
And it wasn't a matchup they fared well in last year, as they just couldn't figure this team out.
Bulls trail by 11. Here's Giddey. The shot's good.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
To the inside. It's stolen by Vucevic. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. They get a hand on it. Curry with the steal. To the paint. Here's Watkins. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
And here's Huerter outside.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there is enough game left to make corrections.
Curry's shot is good.
Stephen Curry.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
Here's Buzelis. Really struggled in the loss against Indiana. Huerter lays it up off the glass. Huerter's got his second basket.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
You knew they were going to be aggressive, and now you see them executing that.
Bulls trail by 11. Some solid defense from Butler.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Giddey the pass to Huerter. Here's Buzelis. Kuminga. No good off the back of the rim. Warriors leading by 13. Pass to Red Hot. From 12 feet out. The shot, no good. Bulls have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. So, Tim, for teams off to a really slow start, there's pressure to get it together before it's too late. And there's not enough time to make it up.
Well, it's early, so teams still have time. I think some teams have been affected by injury or just slow starts by individual players. It's not too late, but you can't wait too long either.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Chicago calls timeout. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
A game they definitely felt they could win, and with a break here or there, they probably could have.
Yeah, these games come down to making big plays in big spots, and they just didn't make enough of those.
Now here's Giddey. He's coming off a 10-point game against Indiana. Another shot, and it's good on the way in.
Well, he just outworked everybody there. Give him credit. He deserved to be rewarded for that effort.
Left side, Horford. Plays it up and banks it in.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Giddey with it. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
And there's the bucket from Kuminga.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
Dosunmu, shot's good.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce.
Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Now Giddey. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Golden State ball.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at the Bulls. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the 3rd best record in the conference.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they've already become a team you have to stand up and pay attention to. Don't sleep on these guys. They're a dangerous squad.
And I want to give a lot of credit to the coaching staff. They have created belief in this team, and they have one shared goal, and that is to win a championship.
And he gets the bucket. Dosunmu's got 6.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Nice shot by Red Hot.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Well, it took a while this summer, but the Bulls were finally able to get an extension done with their bright young point guard, Josh Giddey. In a buyer's market, they could afford to bargain for a team-friendly deal. And after some overreaches in the past, their disciplined approach stands out.
A good strategy. Thank you, Shams. And here is Giddey. Following the 3 from Watkins. On the wing, Dosunmu. Six on the shot clock. The layup off target.
And, you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Basket counts. Red Hot's got 19 points.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Giddey kicks to Vucevic. Here's Buzelis. Defended by Kuminga. Here's Vucevic. It's rebounded by Golden State. Curry on the wing. Basket good.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Dosunmu, the pass to Giddey. Inside. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
Giddey against Curry. Butler passes to Watkins, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
And here is Giddey. He has 6. Knocked away. Here's Dosunmu. It's good. Dosunmu's got 8.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Oh, he is in a zone. 9 of 10 here in the first. He is red hot.
Pass to Herter. Now Vucevic. And here is Giddey. It's rebounded by Kuminga. On offense, here are the Warriors. Down low, here's Watkins. Gonzalez grabs the board. Well, Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Giddey. Warriors with the rebound. Horford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Curry. Sweet little floater. He has 6.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Bulls basketball.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Stephen Curry.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their case here.
Bucket is good.
Great footwork there by Curry, getting his body in a position to go up and finish inside.
Pass to Buzelis. Up top, Giddey, guarded by Curry. Now, here's Dosunmu. Shot to stop the run. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Red Hot. Defended by Dosunmu. To the middle. Here's Watkins. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Early offense in this league is key. You've got to score before the defense can set up in the half court.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Up front, it'll be Green in post. Red Hot is out there with Podziemski. And it's Moody in at the 3 slot. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. Red Hot in the last game against Cleveland played phenomenal. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propel them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
When a pick like that is questionable.
Guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
So, Tim, when you look at the current landscape of the NBA, the talent level seems to be at an all-time high.
Well, Kevin, there are more high-level shot makers in this league than ever before as guys continue to add shooting range and creativity with their handle.
And they got to be always evolving, right? I mean, you cannot rest on what you've done.
Well, the league now emphasizes high-level shot making more than they ever have. And in the era of the three-point shot in particular, it's crucial that you add that to your game.
Absolutely. Here's Watkins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got a... Assist number 8 here in this one already. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Dosunmu. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
Here's Watkins. Again, Golden State.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Here's Smith. Pass to Vucevic. And it's sent back by Horford. And they recover it. Back to Dosunmu. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
And he recovers it. And Kuminga gets it to go. Chicago's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Dosunmu, the pass to Giddey. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. It's his 5th basket.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
The Bulls shooting 44% from the floor since we began the second quarter. Yep, it counts. Giddey's got 6 in the quarter.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Wasted no time on that one.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Dosunmu, the pass to Vucevic. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
After Red Hot, shot from the top of the key. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Dosunmu.
And how about the
And the
poise
run for the
there by
Warriors,
Horford? Lets the
Al
defender
Horford.
make the mistake,
shots.
and now he's headed to the line.
And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
And Giddey gets it to go.
And finally building some momentum here in the second quarter.
Here's Watkins. Rebounded by Vucevic. Chicago has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. And Giddey gets it to go.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Curry passes to Watkins. Shoots the 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. There's the steal. Here's Watkins. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Smith kicks to Vucevic. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. To the paint. Here's Butler. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Butler's got 8 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Warriors on top, running away with it. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Red Hot has really been making it happen, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
They've got Josh Giddey. Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Dosunmu, and it's Herter in at the 3, the small forward. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Giddey surveying the D. Shoots over Curry and misses it off the right side of the rim. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. They host the Clippers after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. That's a basket. Is 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Pass to Red Hot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane space and pace type offenses?
There is no question it's become something that's a priority for teams now, and I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
Ah, that's terrific.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
And it's good for 2. Dosunmu's got 20.
Yeah, boy, has he dialed in perfect from the field this period.
Here's Red Hot, defended by Dosunmu.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Giddey against Curry. To the inside. Dosunmu. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 6 assists here tonight. Here's Watkins. Off target from outside. Well, Chicago's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Good on the shot. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, forget about it. Out in space like that, Curry is going to make you pay every time.
Chicago calls timeout. Now in his late 30s, Steph Curry, Jim, continues to be a dominant force.
Well, his conditioning is on a world-class level, Kevin. He's never been one to beat you with his explosiveness, so his plan is just to outlast his opponents.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Collins checked in for Vucevic. Okoro comes in for Kevin Huerter. And Trey Jones subbed in for Dosunmu. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Yet another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Jones looking for an opening, and the call will be against Red Hot. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Warriors with some changes. Quinton Post is checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moody comes in for Butler. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Curry. Here's Giddey. He's got 17. Shot clock at 3. The shot by Buzelis, no good. Shot's good by Green. Green's got his first 2 points of the night.
And one thing about Draymond, he almost invites contact.
Outside, Jones. Warriors with the rebound.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That one drops for him.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
The Bulls have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Pass to Collins. Here's Giddey. And that one hits back iron. Smooth sailing for Golden State. Here's Red Hot. Giddey defending. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Here's Watkins. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. Red Hot's got 54 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Kevin, back over to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Watkins. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Red Hot's got 13 points now in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Green with the block.
You see the defensive instincts there. That's what makes Green one of the best.
That's exactly the look they wanted.
Fires the 3. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
There's Red Hot. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. It's good.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Pass to Collins. Down low. Here's Giddey. It's hauled in by Red Hot. Red Hot's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
Another bucket. Wow. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Now here's Jones. He's defended by Podziemski. Collins trying to break free. Jones, no luck. Inside, Green. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Green's got his second bucket.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
Jones in the post. He's defended by Podziemski. Jones, no luck. Out to the right wing. Here's Watkins. Buries it from three-point range. Red Hot's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Warriors. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages, but they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
Red Hot, no good. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Buzelis, guarded by Green. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
Well, they have really taken advantage of the mid-range area of the floor. It's been open for them all night.
And Greg, while they need more star talent, the Bulls have had only 1 top 5 pick in the last 17 seasons.
Yeah, it's like being on the treadmill of mediocrity, right? When that's the case, you've got to outperform your draft position. They've had some good picks in that time, but really no all-stars.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Up front, it'll be Green in post. Then there's Red Hot. Then there's Moses Moody. And it's Spencer in at the point. Count that bucket.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
On the wing, Green. Pass to Spencer. Lets it go from the wing, and that one off the back of the rim and in. 65 points for Red Hot.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Now here's Jones. D right on him. Smith outside. No good with the triple.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And there it is for him. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
And there goes Draymond going deep in his bag.
The Bulls have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Jones with it. Now Green defending. Jones, the pass to Smith. Now here's Dosunmu. He's covered by Watkins. From 12 feet out, offensive rebound, fades and shoots. That shot off.
Well, that's a good high percentage shot. He just couldn't convert.
And the layup's good off the glass.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
I think everybody in here is in shock. In many ways, their team just hasn't shown up.
Okoro up top. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Watkins. And again.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Post finds Green to the middle, and he bangs it home with one hand.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Here's Jones, and the Bulls with another miss.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Red Hot.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Zach Collins checked in for Jalen Smith. Here's Watkins, hands it from downtown.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Dosunmu, shot's good.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Red Hot, no good. Now, here's Okoro. Tight defense on him. Up again.
Everything is bouncing their way tonight. The offensive glass has been a big factor in this one.
Pass to Red Hot. Off target at the rim. Another steal. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled for this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Tim Legler, Craig Anthony, and Allie LaForge.